This is Ashley with WatchMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 Pokemon inspired by mythical creatures. For this list, we'll be looking at those special Pokemon whose designs and origins were inspired by creatures or deities from mythology. We'll also be considering Pokemon inspired by concepts so long as they have a mythological connection. Which Pokemon do you think has the most legendary origins? Let us know in those comments, and as always, you can catch me on Twitter at AshJPo, so head over there, give me a follow, and let me know which Pokemon list you want to see next. Number 10, Ninetales.
Wow, what an awesome Ninetales!
As its name and appearance suggests, Ninetales is heavily inspired by the Kitsune of Japanese folklore. Like Kitsune, Ninetales can manipulate fire, cast illusions, as well as live for thousands of years, with older Ninetales possessing enhanced spiritual abilities such as telekinesis and the power to curse those who cross them. Even its Alolan form has its own mythical origins, and is considered the incarnation of a snow deity, a reference to the Hawaiian snow goddess Poliahu. Alolan Ninetales is also similar to the Tuliketu, a firefox from Finnish folklore, responsible for creating the Northern Lights. A feat that Alolan Ninetales can also perform using Aurora Veil.
Then it's the dazzling gleam that leads to an Aurora Veil, a multicolored curtain.
Regardless of the form, there's no denying that Ninetales is absolutely breathtaking. Number 9, Torterra. Torterra! There's a reason this eco-friendly giant is known as the continent Pokemon. Along with being based on turtles and dinosaurs, Torterra is also inspired by the concept of the world turtle, a giant creature featured in many mythologies that carries the world on its shell. While it's obvious that Torterra is not large enough to carry the world, its large shell contains its own ecosystem, capable of supporting the smaller Pokemon who live on it.
Its large back and sedentary nature offer an ideal place for smaller Pokemon to build their nests.
In the games, the connection between Torterra and the world turtle is further supported by the fact that ancient cultures believed that a giant Torterra dwelled beneath the earth. If the world of Pokemon has taught us anything, it's that nothing is impossible. Number 8, Shifttree. Shifttree. With such an intimidating appearance, it makes sense that the inspiration for this Pokemon would be something otherworldly. Based on the Tengu from Japanese mythology, Shifttree shares many similarities, often associated with this legendary yokai, including a long nose, a mane of flowing white hair, and the feet in the form of Geta sandals. Even Shifttree's leaf hands are based off the Tengu's magical fan, allowing them to produce powerful wind currents. Much like the Tengu, Shifttree also assumes the role of forest guardian and is known for punishing those who try to disturb the peace, making it a force of nature you definitely don't want to have as an enemy.
Shifttree's Mega Kick hits its mark!
Number 7, Darkrai. Its ghostly appearance is literally the stuff of nightmares. Appearing as both hero and villain throughout the franchise, Darkrai is infamous for its ability to put people to sleep and induce horrifying nightmares. The origins of Darkrai and its powers appear to be based on Morpheus, a Greek god associated with dreams and sleep, and Phobator, one of Morpheus's siblings and the personification of nightmares.
Do not interfere!
The fear factor of Darkrai's mythos also draws inspiration from the Boogeyman, a supernatural entity who is most well known for frightening naughty children. Essentially the nightmare king of the Pokemon world, Darkrai is without a doubt a force to be feared. Where's a Lunar Wing when you need one? Number 6. Whizcash.
Whizcash has strong territorial instincts and goes berserk when any enemy approaches, creating earthquakes.
Underneath that funny-looking exterior lies a dangerous power. While its appearance is similar to that of a catfish, the true inspiration behind Whizcash is something much more terrifying. In the games and anime, Whizcash is known for producing earthquakes every time it goes on a rampage while defending its territory. This ability to create earthquakes, along with its catfish-like appearance, are based off the creature from Japanese mythology known as Namazu. According to the myth, the Namazu is a giant catfish that lives under Japan and is said to cause an earthquake every time it moves its body. Even Whiskash's Japanese name, Namazun, is a nod to this legendary creature. Number 5. Frostlast.
Yes? If we go and look now, may I please have my Piplup back? Frost?
This one-of-a-kind ghost type is as beautiful and terrifying as her inspiration. With the kimono design and the fact that Frostlast is a female-only species, the inspiration for this Pokemon is based on the yokai known as Yuki-onna, or Snow Woman. Born from women who perished on snowy mountains, Frostlast embodied the more malevolent aspects of the Yuki-onna myth, such as luring her victims to their demise and freezing them to death, as well as feasting on their souls, especially those of men. Whether you're a human or Pokemon, it's never a good idea to cross paths with this cold-hearted spectre, lest she steal your soul and add your frozen body to her macabre collection. Number 4. Infernape. Along with inspiring the likes of Goku, the legendary figure Sun Wukong from the Journey to the West also inspired Infernape, a popular Pokemon praised for its agility and unique martial arts skills. In addition to its Japanese name, Gokazaru, Infernape's body features golden markings which serve as a reference to Son Goku, the Japanese interpretation of Sun Wukong.
Knock it away!
Infernape may draw inspiration from the Hindu god Hanuman, who is immune to fire, is often considered a patron god of martial arts, and is also a possible inspiration for Sun Wukong. Such legendary origins are matched only by the intensity of Infernape's fiery will.
Now, Flare Blitz!
Number 3. Zygarde. It's pretty ironic that Zygarde, a being whose primary objective is to protect the Earth, is inspired by the 3 children of Loki who were destined to destroy it. At 10%, Zygarde adopts a canine form, whose design shares similarities to the giant wolf Fenrir. At 50%, it adopts a snake-like form inspired by a number of mythical serpents, including the world serpent Jormungandr. Finally, we have its complete form, which is likely inspired by Hel, the Norse goddess of death. Hel's body is described as being half beautiful woman and half corpse, a trait similar to the opposing blue and red designs on Zygarde's complete form, which matches the colors of Xerneas and Yveltal, who embody life and death respectively. Number 2. Ho-Oh. There are few Pokemon who can rival the power and majesty of the great Ho-Oh. Along with creating rainbows everywhere it goes, Ho-Oh possesses the unique ability to revive the dead. a miraculous skill that is most famously used by Ho-Oh to resurrect the 3 legendary beasts, Entei, Raikou, and Suicune.
A sparkling rainbow came down from the sky.
Ho-Oh's power of resurrection and appearance is similar to that of the immortal phoenix, or more specifically, the Feng Huang from Chinese mythology. Ho-Oh may also be based off the legendary Huma bird, which also symbolizes resurrection and is said to grant eternal happiness to any who see it. Much like those who were lucky enough to catch a glimpse of Ho-Oh. Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure to go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Arceus. Where to even begin with this deity? Known as the Original One, Arceus and its 1,000 arms are responsible for creating the Pokemon world and its inhabitants. Inspirations for the Alpha Pokemon include the first deities from Shinto mythology, the Apis from Egyptian mythology, the Kilian from East Asian mythology, as well as one of the Bodhisattva from Buddhism. Even the legend of how Arceus was born from an egg before all of existence references the myths surrounding the concept of the world egg. With so many myths packed into one glorious package, it's no wonder Arceus is one of the most popular and most powerful Pokemon of all time.
All of my beloved.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from WatchMojo and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.